we're about to explore this massive abandoned power plant, which is supposedly one of the most haunted places in the world. Also, we're exploring this abandoned theater, an abandoned factory, and everything in between, starting with these abandoned sewers, which are all the way down there, and entering is really sketchy.
Look at how deep that goes.
First, you have to somehow climb onto these stairs.
I actually don't know how I'm gonna do this.
Which was much harder than expected.
It's actually stuck. Oh yeah.
But eventually...
Oh, unfortunately, that was the easiest part.
Next, you traverse down this unstable ladder.
Would the strategy be to sit here? Is it hard going down a ladder of this size? Slowly but surely.
Which is scarily 25 meters high.
I hate every second of this.
Oh, it gets really rusty at the bottom.
I hope the mic is still picking up my audio because I'm sweating a lot. Oh, stop shaking like that.
This is a tight squeeze.
I'm cramping up quite a bit. We're getting there.
Okay, what are we working with down here? Included in this sewer are 2 support poles, a lot of graffiti, a broken door, and this labyrinth of a tunnel system, which actually spans over 400 meters.
I'm gonna clap to show you the echo.
So of course, I'm gonna walk through it. If I was to ever get killed on camera, this is where it would happen.
And remember, we're in Australia, so there could be spiders, snakes, literally anything down here. That's actually kind of freaky, not gonna lie. Dude, what the hell is this? Normally that wouldn't scare me, but why is the dirt just like change color? It's so hard navigating through this. Ugh. Graffiti artists. Not everything has to be a racial slur, okay? You can draw birds. Someone drew your mom.
And after a lot of walking,
oh my gosh, I could actually see the end.
We finally made it to the end.
Finally. And with that, we made it through the sewers.
I know it wasn't much, but later in this video, I'm exploring an abandoned factory.
It's terrifying, man.
An abandoned theater.
Starting to worry that we're not actually alone here.
And much more. But before all that is the abandoned house.
Come on in. Alright, welcome to my humble abode.
Which was last sold for $7 million. So who knows what amenities remain and what has been completely destroyed.
About to step foot in the first room of this house. It looks like a house straight out of the 1970s.
Complete with a literal bar.
What is this? The first thing I found, a guide to older driver lessons. So what I'm getting here is the average demographic for people going into this house are 80-year-olds.
In the master bedroom, you have beautiful artworks on the wall, a lot of very spacious storage. Bro, it even has a sunlight. This is bigger than my bathroom at home.
Would it be an RTYT video if I didn't get into the bath? Watch it just break. I have conquered the bath. I'm keeping it in, it's funny. That is a terrifying hallway.
It's worth noting here that exploring these locations is actually very dangerous. And with noises like that, who knows what horrors we'll run into.
Why do I always have to go first for these things? Imagine the roof just like avalanches down onto us and we die. Hopefully that doesn't happen. What is in here?
Downstairs, we stumbled upon a sauna.
If there's any doubt that whoever used to own this is a multi-millionaire, I think this answers your question.
A kitchen.
This feels like a dark web version of MTV Cribs. Oh wait, stop. Free hugs. Aww. I need a hug right now.
And a 4-car garage.
I feel like being a YouTuber, I have to go through here for content purposes. Angus, if I die, you're liable. Oh my gosh. There's a knife right there. That goes really far. I think I just saw someone's shadow.
On that note, let's move to the next location. For our third location, we have this abandoned theater. And because it's the largest and most dangerous location so far, this time around, we're doing things a little differently.
It sounds like someone from downstairs. I'm starting to worry that we're not actually alone here. Okay. This is very sketchy. I'm freaking out a little bit. Bro, the windows are all cracked. If we hear a noise, I might like actually have a heart attack. Hopefully, under here is a floor. Trusting my life in the hands of this wooden plank. Whoa.
And to make sure I don't get brutally murdered, I invited my friend and fellow YouTuber Ethan to join me.
First impressions, it's like surprisingly very cold in here.
Now it's worth noting here that this theater is meant to be one of the most haunted places in the country.
So instead of just exploring it like we usually do, I thought it'd be fun to conduct a paranormal investigation.
He did not tell me this was one of the most haunted.
And to do that, you need 2 things. An EMF reader,
which reads electromagnetic frequencies to alert you of a spirit's presence.
And a torch,
which will actually allow us to communicate with the ghosts.
I promise that'll make sense in a second.
Okay, let's start the tour wherever this takes us.
Why does everything have to be so unstable? We totally don't wait for the cameraman to walk in a room before we go in. Oh, there's a Coke can right here. Should I check the expiration date on it?
December 2024.
What if the person that drank that Coke can is still here?
Yeah, what if they're like watching us right now?
Okay, I'm gonna try and think of other things than that. These are the stairs to the stage. I feel like in a haunted theater, the most haunted spot would be the stage. Did that look stable when you looked underneath?
Not really, it looks hollow.
This is a crazy shot. You can see the whole theater from here. If there's a ghost here, we've definitely made ourselves known.
Come out, we're not scared of you.
No, we are scared. Just ignore Ethan. Don't come out, please.
And like clockwork, for the first time, the EMF reader started flashing.
Stuck on red right there. Should we conduct a little experiment right here?
According to ghost hunting shows and YouTubers, spirits have the ability to turn a flashlight on and off.
Do we have the torch? I got a good feeling about this time. If there is a ghost here, could you please turn on the torch? Okay, if there is some sort of demon or spirit here, can you please turn on the torch? So far, not much is happening.
But this won't be the last time we detect a ghost.
You hear that just now?
I'm assuming that was one of you, but I know because of where we are, there's a slight chance it wasn't.
Yeah, I have no idea what that was.
You know these stairs have actually been here since the 1920s?
No wonder they're hollow.
This is so scary, man. I just felt a chill.
Back in the 1920s, this place was the most glamorous spot in Sydney, but decades of decay have left it completely lost to time.
Pretty high up.
Stuff got so close to the edge.
I'm not gonna lie, for a second I thought this was stairs. I was about to just walk down.
Bro, who is coming in here that has an obsession with breaking glass? Did you hear that?
It sounded like someone from downstairs. Something from downstairs.
I'm starting to worry that we're not actually alone here. Okay. As you can see, in front of us is a very dark room. So of course we have to explore it. Imagine I look in and there's just eyes staring back at me. Is this a bathroom?
Someone stole the sinks. What? Do you see the words on the stall, bro?
Save me. Oh, that is disgusting, bro.
As creepy as the third floor is, the EMF reader still wasn't detecting any paranormal activity.
I think I know where it'll go off.
Where?
Downstairs.
So it's about frickin' time we ventured down to the basement.
How you feeling, Ethan?
I'm very nervous.
I do not like where this is going. I think the basement in most houses is scary, let alone one that's haunted and abandoned.
Bro, it's pitch black here.
And unsurprisingly, on the way there,
The further we go down, the more this EMF reader starts lighting up.
our ghost hunting tools started flashing.
Of course it goes off in the darkest spot we've been to so far.
With the sign that says, the demons watch from above.
Yeah, you're the idiot that walks towards the ghost. Yeah. If there is a ghost here,
Joel, I swear to God.
can you please turn on the torch? Yo, we need some content. Could you please turn on the torch now?
Yo, what's the sign? Any sign?
I'm not gonna lie, perpetually we were growing more skeptical to this torch method, but going into the basement, we kept an open mind.
I don't know how good the shot is, but we're now in the basement.
You won't believe what I found.
What?
Do you see those handrails? There's another floor down. It's flooded.
Is it actually?
Bro, this is so scary.
Usually I'm high energy, trying to describe these places with a bunch of words, but like, I'm kind of speechless going through here.
I found a dead rat that looks like it's been dead for 100 years.
Look at all the chairs that are back here. I reckon we opened these doors, but what is the chance that there's a dead body?
I hope it's zero, bro.
Just a fridge. All right, Ethan. Remember before when I mentioned that the most haunted part of a haunted theater is the stage? You know it's even more haunted? The stage in the basement. I reckon we conduct one final paranormal investigation. If there's any spirits or ghosts or dead people that have become ghosts, I guess, could you please flicker that torch on? What? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Did that flicker on?
Yeah.
Could you turn the torch on again if you're here? What the hell? Did you actually just like...
What you just witnessed is real. The torch legitimately flickered on completely by itself.
Did you see that, Stanley? Okay, thank you for having us, Ghost.
So we did what any logical person would do and ran away.
What do you say we leave and never come back? Get out of here. I hated every second of that. But we still have 2 more locations to go. Let's cut to that now. Up next is this abandoned factory. This is the largest building we've been to so far, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified.
And for good reason. After being shut down, it's rumored this factory became overrun by a satanic cult.
If we didn't want to get caught doing this, I couldn't look more noticeable.
There are 3 abandoned structures in this compound, and starting with the smallest, we're gonna work our way up to the elusive top floor.
Yeah, I think you can enter through this way. I don't know what the strategy is if we walk in and there's just like a meth deal going on. This is the first room. It looks like some sort of garage, maybe some sort of shed. It's giving asbestos. Now, just for safety, we brought this torch, so let's see how powerful it is. It's not very promising. What do we have down here? Yeah, I'm confident no one's waiting down here to stab us because the roof is so low. Going to an area like this is so nerve-wracking. I'm sorry if I'm like kind of speechless walking through here.
Fortunately, my cameraman Angus is a little braver.
There we go.
Because for some ungodly reason, he was desperate to climb the 200-meter tall chimneys, literally only being held up by these tiny support poles.
Mainly, I just want to focus on not falling.
The only reason he'll be safe is because he's my cameraman. And everybody knows the cameraman is always safe.
It's gonna get windier the further I go up. It's just cold, bro. There's Archie. Hi, Archie. Look at that view, though. Okay, I'm actually getting kind of nervous now, I can't lie.
But as Angus climbed higher, he realized the stairs become rustier and much more unstable.
I'll leave Archie let me do this. I'm at the top.
I'm about like 100 meters up right now, I reckon.
Now that I know Angus didn't die filming this video,
That was fun.
it was unfortunately time to enter the main building.
The way you enter is just through there. I'm nervous. This is so scary. Every time I hear raindrops, it sounds like footsteps. This is how I imagine the world would look after it ends. This is straight out of Resident Evil, man. I really want to go through that door, but it looks like someone's gonna jump out and grab me. But I'm gonna do it anyway for the content. Whoa. The roof is so much higher than I was expecting it to be. It's terrifying. Look at this. This is legitimate art. It is very cool. Next place we're walking to is up these stairs. This is like fear of the unknown. Why do we do videos like this? Years of watching Scooby-Doo as a child has prepared me for this. I really don't like that we can't see anywhere. Oh, okay, be careful. That is a hefty drop down there. We're getting seriously high now. Just like most people that probably go here. Someone graffitied my face in every single Archie YT thumbnail. The graffiti's really comforting because you know people have been here before. Oh, that's actually not a bad view. This looks so old. Comment down below if you know what this does.
I don't think anyone's gonna know what's up.
But as scary as this room is,
Do we want to go up there?
we still have to go to the top floor where all the satanic rituals took place.
Obviously, before we go up this ladder, we have to make sure it's stable. Works for me. Oh, this is freaky. Oh. You good? Okay. Isn't it crazy that we're like 6 stories high right now? You know what? I'm actually starting to feel a little bit more comfortable exploring. The fear of going through a building like this has gone away, and I'm just kind of like in awe of what I'm seeing. If these walls could talk, you know what I'm saying?
You said a lot of creepy stuff, bro. That's been #1.
It's like a saying, man. Stop laughing at me.
And on that note, let's head to the final location.
And now the moment you've all been waiting for, we have this massive abandoned power station.
As cool as this place looks, it is by far the most dangerous. During its operation, there were unfortunately 3 recorded deaths,
I guess we just head inside.
leading to local legends of ghosts and other sightings that can't be explained.
This looks very asbestos-y. Oh well. Oh, it's like wet in here. This entire bottom floor is pretty much covered in water. I'm trying not to mess up my immaculate white shoes, but I feel like it's kind of inevitable.
Beside the flooding, we're gonna have to be extremely cautious about all the holes throughout this building, because one wrong step could quite literally kill us.
The last video I posted was going on a bunch of nice cruise ships, and now we have this. I think that's enough beating around the bush. What do you say we head upstairs? It's like a 13-story building. I feel like this railing is also way too short. Wait, is that an elevator shaft? Yeah, okay, this is what I mean when I say we have to be careful of holes. If we fall in there, it's over.
And because back at the theater we ran away as soon as something paranormal happened,
I'm gonna bring back the EMF reader.
my end goal at this power plant is to have a legitimate conversation with a ghost.
This will be interesting. Why is it already going off a little bit?
Oh wait, there's people leaving. Stanley, scream at them.
Okay, let's test these stairs. If I die, you can have my channel. See, this is what I'm talking about. There's a lot more open space, less rubble. There are still wet potential sewage spots up here, but it's a lot drier. We've got to keep track. What the hell was that? I'd really appreciate if this building stopped making so much noises. Stop filming me and film those footprints right there. You know how when you watch a horror movie, it's more of the noises that scare you than the actual like jump scares? Like that. Dude, I hate these stairs because you can see how high we are and see how high we'd potentially fall. It's like the bottomless pit. Look at that. Can you see plants growing in there? It's literally being reclaimed to nature.
It's honestly mind-blowing that places like this exist.
I think this takes us to the main building. Oh my gosh, wait, the art here is actually cool. Look at that Patrick Star. Okay, someone added a penis to him, sure. Who's just like Hulk smashed their way through this whole building? Mike Tyson couldn't do this much damage. Judging by this, we have 4 more stories to go before we're at the top. The question is, how do we get up there? Dude, look at this. Oh my God. Dude, we gotta be so careful of this floor. Wait, I think this is the elevator shaft. Oh my God. That goes down like 10 stories.
And with the heights and darkness that come with this floor, my mind began to play tricks on me.
Can you hear footsteps? If we run into someone, this would be the worst. Imagine they push us down the elevator shaft. Okay, let's get away from the elevator shaft. If you were to fall to your death through there, you'd like have time to process that you're falling. That's how high it is. As you can tell, we're about to get up to the top level. Is that a trapdoor up there too? There is actually a very famous ghost story here. Legends have claimed there's a little girl, white dress, black hair, and a red ribbon, and apparently she materializes on this staircase, specifically in the spot we are walking into right now. The only thing between us and falling through what used to be a window is cheap wire. Oh, it's going off, it's going off. Do you reckon it's time to conduct our paranormal investigation? I'm not even kidding, I just heard like a girl scream. Did you hear that? It's be loose enough for it to flicker on. If that girl that supposedly wants the staircase is here, can you please turn the light of our flashlight on? It's a little twist thing. Twist the flashlight on. Please, for the love of God, I need content, turn on the torch.
Clearly, we're not detecting anything on this stairwell.
There was another death here that took place in the boiler room.
So it's finally time we head to the main area, directly above the boiler room. And this is meant to be the most populated haunted location in this video.
Oh, this is mental, bro. Look at how big that is. How did we not just stumble upon this place earlier? We gotta be so careful here. Nah, this is actually kind of beautiful, bro. We are one step away from death right here. How thoughtful of them putting a safety railing as if they're on a million holes around it. Right here is the boiler room. The EMF reader is back in the bag. However, we're bringing the torch back for one final paranormal investigation. It's rumored that someone fell from there and his body somehow wasn't found for 18 months while this place was still in operation. For one final time, is there a ghost here? Ghosty ghost, come out, wherever you are. Can you do something, maybe the flashlight, maybe something else, to make your presence known? Did you throw that? No, I would have seen you if you threw that. And that's the outro.
Not gonna lie, this is one of my favorite videos we've ever filmed, so please subscribe if you enjoyed. I love you, goodbye.